Hey there, guys and girls. It's your girl, Green Fire Motivation, aka Judy Owens, bringing you part 2 of Learning is the Key to Growth. Okay, so yesterday I attempted to do a video and I ran out of memory, so I apologize, guys. But this is part 2. Learning is the key to growth. So if you didn't catch the first 2 minutes of the previous video, just go ahead back and look for Learning is the Key to Growth, part 1, and it'll fill you in. So I'm just going to jump right in from this part. Once again, if this is your first time, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up button, share, and definitely comment on any part of this video that you think helped you or may help someone else, okay? So the original question was, did you know that the brain has an unlimited learning capacity? Okay, so the first part was, first point that I touched on yesterday was learning equals growth. For details on that, see the first video. The second point I touched on was nutritious learning equals healthy growth, okay? And once again, for the details on that, switch back to the other video. Okay, so point 3 that I wanted to make was, what type of soil and water should you use for your brain? And I ended the video on, well, I'm glad you asked. So here you go. All right. So you should use mineral water and Miracle-Gro. So if you want to keep your brain watered and healthy, you should use mineral water and Miracle-Gro. Just sprinkle it over your head on a daily basis to keep your brain growing. That's a joke, but okay, so here's the thought. Here's my suggestion. I have 2 suggestions for you. The first suggestion is to water your brain with music, okay? The type of music you want to use is music that puts you in a good mood, okay? Music that makes you feel good, music that makes you feel positive. Now, me personally, I like to listen to gospel rap. I love Uncle Reese. I love Canton Jones. I like Tasha Cobb. I like what's her name? Tamla Man, David Man. I like Ty Tribbett. I like country music. Hey, go figure. Country music has really good storylines. I like Luke Graham. I think it's Luke Combs. Luke Graham sang 7 Years Old. And let's see, who else do I like? I like BB Rexa. I like Georgia, what's it called? Georgia Holy Line or something of that sort. Yeah, so listen to music that's going to put you in a good mood, a positive mood, music that's going to make you feel good, music that's going to make you feel motivated. The name of this channel is Green Fire Motivation. Green means go is the slogan. You want to get into the mode where you are motivated to continue to water your brain, where you're continuing to give your brain healthy food. Okay, so that brings me to the second suggestion, okay? So the second suggestion is to spread the Miracle-Gro soil of good information. Good information, okay? So this is talking about your brain health. Okay, so granted, the reason why I mentioned to water your brain with music is because you don't have to be sitting still for your brain to be watered. You could be getting ready for work. You could be on your lunch break. You could, just be trying to wind down from a long day, and it doesn't require a whole lot just to let some music play in the background, right? Right? Say right. Type at the bottom, say it doesn't require music to relax, right? It doesn't require any movement or any, type of effort to listen to music, right? Okay. So my suggestion is this. Now, there are many ways that you can feed your brain good, nutritious information. I have a couple of suggestions, but these are just suggestions. Be creative. If you know another way to do that, to feed your brain nutritiously, by all means, do it. Green Fire Motivation. Green means go, okay? But these are some suggestions that I came up with because these are some of the things that I do to continue to feed my brain. One of the things that I said in the video yesterday is do not stop learning. Learning is key to your growth, okay? So, suggestions are books, whether it's a paperback book. Now, me personally, the reason why I suggest to read paperback books is because there's less distractions. Say, for example, if you're on your iPad or you're on your phone and you're trying to read an ebook, right? And then you got all these different notifications and stuff popping up on your phone, which means that you could be easily distracted to Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or any of the other notifications that may pop up, whether it's an email. Sometimes emails, you can get caught up on that stuff for minutes that turn into hours, that turn into days, and it's like, what happened to all the time that I had to read the book, right? So there's no pop-ups or notifications that's gonna jump onto the page of a book, right? And if you find a paperback book where a notification pops up, just throw it on the ground. There's something wrong with it. But anyways, okay, so the other thing that I use is audiobooks. So when I say audiobooks, I mean like literally you listen to a book. So you have the option to pick these out from the library. Now me personally, my audiobook is YouTube. Like hands down, my audiobook is YouTube. I am a advocate for YouTube. It is like an encyclopedia mixed with a dictionary. There's nothing that you can't find up there. You type in, I use this example all the time. You type in the word fingernail and you're going to have a minimum of 50 videos pop up just about fingernails alone. And if you don't believe me, do it. Just not right now. Finish watching the video first, right? Okay, so audiobooks. I listen to, like, say for example, I'm aspiring to be a motivational speaker. So what am I doing? I'm listening to motivational speakers. My top motivational speaker is Eric Thomas. Then I listen to Les Brown. Then I listen to Tony Robbins. Then I listen to Robert Kiyosaki. All these different people that I listen to, they're pouring into me. Those are my miracle growth. That's my miracle growth soil. So the information that they're pouring into me helps me to pour out to you. One of the reasons why I referenced that I had previously stopped recording or had trouble with recording is because I ran out of things to say. And that's when I realized that I needed to move forward with pouring more into me, pouring so much into myself, so much into my learning, so much into my knowledge, so much into my wisdom that I will never again run out of things to say to you guys, right? Okay. So that was the whole purpose there, okay? So audiobooks. YouTube, like I said, is what I use. If you have a DVD or a CD or something that's motivational for you or something that you know is going to help you grow or a topic that you're trying to learn about, find something to listen to. You can listen. I listen to YouTube in my car. Like I literally, like if I have to drive an hour to Raleigh, I'll find an audiobook or a YouTube that's 1 hour long or maybe 45 minutes long, and I'll just let it play on the ride there, and then I'll find another one to play on the ride back. So that's just YouTube for me. YouTube is my go-to for just about everything. So I just want to take the time to say thank you, YouTube, for the opportunity to be on here, to share, my growth with others and to help others grow as well. Green Fire Motivation, green means go. Okay, so the other thing is you can use journals. I know some people think that the library is underrated, but there's so much information there, and it's at your fingertips and it's all free. Like if you never purchased another book in your lifetime, you could go to the library and I promise you will not run out of books to read. You will never run out of books to read. Why? Because people are always writing books. People are always writing books. I was listening to Tony Gaskins earlier, and he said he could write a 300-page book in 6 days. I was like, what? That's wonderful. Like, what? And he said he's written 15 plus books. Now, you get 10 different people who write 15 plus books. That's 150 books. Will you run out? No, you won't run out. Okay. Now, the other thing is autobiographies. Once again, books are a very good resource, right? Autobiographies, of people who lived, people who experienced life, people who may have had walks of life similar to yours and they overcame whatever obstacles were in their way. They pushed on and they pushed and pushed and pushed until they reached their success. Okay. So get autobiographies that you can relate to. And if you're not sure if you can relate to them, all you have to do is look at the back of the book. It's pretty much got a summary in there. Sometimes you open the front cover of the book and they've got a little summary in the front. Read it and see, hey, can I relate to this person? If so, grab the book and read it. By all means, motivation is motivation. There's no limit to where you can find it. Okay. Now, the other thing is, documentaries. There are plenty of channels. Now I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. A lot of people don't like to watch documentaries, which I get it. Sometimes they can be a little bit boring. However, if information is key, documentaries on, the history of the country, documentaries on the history of a culture, documentaries on, the history of a specific piece of art or a specific location, a specific destination, documentaries are pretty much to tell you what was. Okay, and then you can say how it relates to you and how it can relate to other people, right? Okay, so hey, here's an idea. Maybe you should subscribe to Green Fire Motivation Channel so that you can stay motivated to take action and take control of your life. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, and definitely leave a comment. Hey, this is my channel, guys. Why wouldn't I want to promote myself? However, I was talking to a couple of my different subscribers earlier, and I let them know that the purpose of this channel is for me to help you as I'm helping myself. Okay, so if I never see another YouTube or never post another YouTube video, this is like video number 48 or 49, and I'm praying that by now you've seen at least one video that has made, if not a dramatic change in your life, some form of change in your life for the better. Okay, so learning is the key to growth and ultimately the key to your success. Okay, so this is Green Fire Motivation telling you to remember to sprinkle the mineral water and the Miracle-Gro over your head on a daily basis so that you can continue to grow. And remember, learning is the key to growth. This is Green Fire Motivation. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.